go live with the light from the door, but it's a little bit late. Welcome back to my live, guys. We're doing another EFT tapping session. Last month we focused on clearing shame, and today we're going to focus on the fear of being alone forever. Are you newly single? Have you been single for a long time? Are you starting to feel like maybe there's no one out there for you and you might be alone forever? The fear of being alone forever like can weigh on your chest. Sometimes it makes me feel like I'm out of breath, and I'm okay with being single, and usually I feel okay, but lately I got like gripped by anxiety of being alone and not having any support or anybody to encourage me. I'm doing a lot of new things in my life. So I'm doing a lot of, I'm doing a lot of new stuff in my life, and it had like a rebound effect of making me feel super lonely. And I don't think I actually was feeling lonely. I think I was just feeling scared and out of my element. But the idea of being alone forever can be really scary. I just turned 39 and I've basically been single for my whole life. Not necessarily, but I've never really had a real partner. Welcome to the live stream. Hello. Thanks for coming in. So, yeah, I wrote an EFT tapping script to help us clear the fear of being alone forever. I noticed how scared I felt, and I was always kind of in denial that I felt afraid of being alone forever. I would always tell myself, no, it's okay. I don't need anybody. I'm fine. I'm fine on my own. I'm doing stuff right now. I don't have time for a relationship. I'm busy. But at the end of the day, if I really admit how I actually feel, I am afraid to be alone forever. And I do miss having a partner. And I do feel lonely sometimes. Not most of the times or a lot of the times, but I do feel lonely. And that's super normal. And it was making me feel really bad. And I knew that I had to get some acceptance for how I felt and acknowledge how I felt. I'm learning that whatever I resist will persist. So resisting admitting I felt lonely and resisting admitting I'm afraid that I'm going to be alone forever and that somehow this is like how that's all going to work out for me really helps me to feel a lot better about it. So the way that I can explain it about acknowledging how you feel instead of denying how you feel and how much that can help you fix it. So let's say your faucet at home is leaking water. So you have a sink and it's leaking water and you're in total denial that the faucet is leaking water. So you're like, it's not leaking water. The faucet's not leaking water. The faucet's not leaking water. Well, if you keep saying that, you're never going to be able to fix the faucet and make it stop leaking water. So if I'm like, no, I'm not afraid of being alone forever. I'm not afraid of being alone forever. I'm good. I'm good. Then there's very little I can do to help this energy state and this vibration and frequency and emotional state in my body. So I know it's easy to be in denial about things that make us feel bad, but the quicker that we can come to terms with acknowledging these feelings and accepting that bad feelings are part of everyday life, it's okay. Excuse me, something caught my throat. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. And the more peace that we can make with our bad feelings, that's basically shadow work. You have a shadow side, and it's the side of you that you'd rather not acknowledge, and the thoughts and the feelings that you'd rather not have. And it's probably like the thoughts and feelings people generally like drink away and smoke away, and the feelings that people are trying to numb out with substances and addictions. But the only way to really clear the negative impact these feelings and beliefs and patterns can have on your life is to acknowledge them and treat them with love, because that's the really only way to heal them. So, I'm so sorry. We need to get a drink. It's easy to love the good parts of ourselves and the happy thoughts, and it's harder to love the scary, negative, bad, weird feelings and ideas that we have. So EFT tapping is a energy, I guess it's like an energy maintenance technique. So, and I don't know if you know what EFT tapping is. I'll go through a brief explanation. You can find a more in-depth explanation on the first week of my Tapping to Tap Away Toxic Shame series, and you can find that in the live tabs of my I have to give it a drink, guys. I'm like literally going to cough again. But you can find a more in-depth explanation. Hey guys, welcome. We're just about to start tapping. You came at the perfect time. Make sure to hit the live stream with a thumbs up, with a like, so that more people interested in the emotional freedom technique can find it, and we can all get together and clear some of these blocks. Thank you guys for the like. We can work together and clear some of these blocks together tonight. So we are going to go through a tapping routine, and we are going to do a guided visualization. And hopefully after this, you will feel refreshed and more calm and less anxious about being alone forever. So if you are here, I think we should start by taking some deep breaths, and then we're going to start tapping. I should have opened the video by saying, first we're going to go through an explanation, then we're going to EFT tap. So we're just going to take some deep breaths. We'll do 3 deep breaths, in through our nose, out through our mouth. If you're just joining, join us. We're going to tap. We're going to do EFT tapping. So it's the emotional freedom technique, and it works on the acupressure points that Chinese medicine and acupuncture work on. So we're basically hitting certain energetic points on the outside of our skin with some pressure to help clear up energy blocks and heal some of our toxic thought patterns and feel better. Really, we're just doing this to feel better. So if you've been afraid of being alone, or you've been depressed about being single, or you've been lonely, this EFT tapping session is for you. Let me do some coughs before we start. All right, guys, take a big deep breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Now we're going to take a moment to rate our subjective units of distress, how stressful and how bad these thoughts make us feel. So think about being alone forever. Think about your fear of being alone forever. Think about your loneliness and try to figure out how much it distresses you on a scale of 0 to 10. Fun. No, but really, because then we'll be able to rate how we feel after the tapping session. And usually everybody sees that we feel better. All right, hold on, I have to cough again. We usually always feel better after we tap. So rate how scared you are to be alone forever. I'm way less afraid than I was before I did this tapping script. And after the tapping, I'll read you guys my journal. I was down bad, and I wrote about it. So the first step was for me to just admit that I was afraid of being alone forever. And then the next day, I made a tapping script and I made sure to tap on it. And that actually cleared a lot of the feelings surrounding it, a lot of the emotions surrounding it. So if you're not familiar with EFT tapping, just follow along with me. We're going to tap on certain parts of our body, and I'm going to repeat each tapping phrase twice, so to give you a chance to say it along with me. So when we're tapping, just repeat after me or say it with me, and we're going to go from point to point, and we're going to feel a lot better when we finish it. We're going to feel relaxed, refreshed, rejuvenated, and less afraid to be alone forever. Then we're going to go into a guided visualization, and then I'm going to read you my journal so you could see that I was really down bad, and I feel so much better about it now. So we're going to start right here on the side point of our hand. Before you start EFT tapping, it's really important to be well hydrated and have both feet on the floor, not crossed. So ideally, before we do these tapping sessions, you guys get to drink some water. And I should have said that first thing, so you could have started drinking while I was yapping. But I forgot to say that. So yeah, you want to try to be well hydrated. Oh my God, I had the craziest day. I can't believe I'm actually here live. You want to be well hydrated, and you want to have your feet uncrossed, because we're dealing with the energy meridians of our body. So we want all of our energy channels to be, straight. All right, karate chop point, guys. So first we're going to set up our sequence with talking about our fears, and then we're going to go through a few rounds of tapping that should make us feel a lot better. Even though I have this deep fear of being alone forever, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have this deep fear of being alone forever, I deeply and completely accept myself. You start on the eyebrow point. This fear of being alone forever, it feels like a heavy weight on my heart. It feels like a heavy weight on my heart. I'm afraid I'll never find someone to share my life with. I'm afraid I'll never find someone to share my life with. This fear makes me feel so lonely. This fear makes me feel so lonely. I worry about being alone for the rest of my life. I worry about being alone for the rest of my life. This fear that I'll always be by myself. This fear that I'll always be by myself. It's a constant worry in the back of my mind. It's a constant worry in the back of my mind. This fear of being alone forever. This fear comes from past experiences. Back to the eyebrow. This is the second round. This fear comes from past experiences. Side of the eye. Times when I felt abandoned or unloved. Times when I felt abandoned or unloved. Under the eye. The times when I was left alone when I needed support. The times I was left alone when I needed support. This fear that no one will ever truly love me. This fear that no one will ever truly love me. The pain of loneliness I felt before. The pain of loneliness I felt before. It's hard to believe I'll find someone. It's hard to believe I'll find someone. I feel so isolated because of this fear. I feel so isolated because of this fear. This fear of never finding companionship. This fear of never finding companionship. We're going to do round 3 now. We're going to release this fear, okay? Eyebrows. I choose to release this fear now. I choose to release this fear now. Say these things out loud with me, guys. Letting go of the weight on my heart. Side of the eye. Letting go of the weight on my heart. Under the eye. I am freeing myself from this fear of being alone. Yeah, you are. I am freeing myself of this fear of being alone. Good job. Under the nose, I release the worry about the future. I release the worry about the future. Letting go of the fear of never finding love. Letting go of the fear of never finding love. Releasing the loneliness from my past. Releasing the loneliness from my past. Under the arm, I am letting go of the fear of being alone forever. There should be a spot that's kind of tender. You want to tap and find that little spot. It should be tender. I am letting go of the fear of being alone forever. I am free from this fear of loneliness. I am free from this fear of loneliness. Round 4 is going to be building confidence and self-love. I am worthy of love and companionship. I am worthy of love and companionship. I am open to new relationships and connections. Side of the eye. I am open to new relationships and connections. I trust in my ability to find meaningful relationships. I trust in my ability to find meaningful relationships. I am deserving of love and happiness. I am deserving of love and happiness. I am confident in my worth and attractiveness. I am confident in my worth and attractiveness. I am surrounded by love and support. I am surrounded by love and support. I attract positive and loving people into my life. I attract positive and loving people into my life. I am confident and secure in myself. I am confident and secure in myself. Now we're going to do some positive belief affirmations. I am open to love and connection. I am open to love and connection. I trust the universe to bring me the right people. I trust the universe to bring me the right people. I am never truly alone. I am connected to others. I radiate love and positivity. I radiate love and positivity. I am building meaningful relationships every day. I am building meaningful relationships every day. I am worthy of deep and fulfilling connections. I am worthy of deep and fulfilling connections. I am surrounded by love and friendship. I am surrounded by love and friendship. I am secure in myself and my relationships. I am secure in myself and my relationships. Now we're going to do a closing statement back on the karate chop point. Even though I've had this fear of being alone forever, even though I've had this fear of being alone forever, I now choose to release it and embrace the love and connections that are all around me. I now choose to release it and embrace the love and connections that are all around me. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Now we're going to take 3 more deep breaths. So right. All right, guys. How does that feel? Did you guys tap with me? Comment below if you tap with me. Make sure to hit the live stream with a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to do more tapping with me. Your likes and subscribes help more people find this information so that we can spread the simple, free, effective technique of the emotional freedom technique with the entire world. This is one of the things that helped me the most in my healing journey. I used to go to an actual EFT tapping therapist, and we would walk through all the blocks and the fears I had, and I feel much better. I don't know if any of you have been here the whole session, but if you rated how distressed you felt about the fear of being alone forever before we did the tapping, and you rate how distressed you feel about the fear of being alone now, I hope that it's less. These sequences always help me to clear fear-based thought patterns in my life, and they really help me be more emotionally balanced and let the natural good emotions and good feeling state flow through our body. Our natural state as humans is to feel good, and when our energy centers are blocked from like past trauma and past experiences, those things can kind of stay in our body and block certain energy points in our body, and EFT tapping helps to release those blocks so that your natural free flow of great energy flows through you all the time. So if you did the tapping sequence with me, I hope it made you feel better. We're going to do a guided visualization now, and then I'm going to read to you my journal about how down bad I was about feeling so lonely, but then I did this tapping and I felt so much better. So if you want to do a guided visualization with me, take a big deep breath and close your eyes. We're going to do a visualization of being surrounded by love and connection to help clear the fear of being alone forever. Imagine a beautiful, warm light surrounding you. This light represents love, connection, and support. See it glowing brightly, filling you with warmth and comfort. Picture yourself surrounded by friends, family, and loved ones. Feel the joy and happiness of being connected with others. See their smiling faces, feel their hugs, and hear their words of support and love. Allow this vision to become clearer and more vivid. Now that you are deserving of all this love and connection, feel the fear of being alone melting away, replaced by a deep sense of belonging and security. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a serene, beautiful forest. The sun is shining gently through the trees, and you can hear the soft sounds of nature all around you. Birds are singing, leaves are rustling, and a gentle breeze caresses your skin. This place feels safe and welcoming. Begin to walk along a path that leads you deeper into the forest. With each step, feel yourself becoming more and more relaxed. Notice the vibrant colors of the leaves, the rich scent of the earth, and the warmth of the sunlight filtering through the branches. You are completely at ease here. As you walk, you come across a small, tranquil clearing. In the center of the clearing is a comfortable chair bathed in the warm glow of sunlight. You feel drawn to this chair, and as you sit down, you feel a sense of peace and calm enveloping you. Take a moment to just sit and breathe in this peaceful place. Know that you are safe and supported here. Allow any feelings of fear or loneliness to come to the surface. Acknowledge them without judgment, simply letting them be. Now, imagine a gentle, loving presence appearing beside you. This presence is warm, kind, and filled with unconditional love. It could be a figure from your life, a beloved pet, or simply a glowing light. This presence is here to offer you comfort and support. As this loving presence stands beside you, feel it placing a comforting hand on your shoulder. With this touch, a wave of calm and reassurance washes over you. You feel a deep sense of peace and acceptance. It's okay to have fear and worries. They are a natural part of being human. Now, hear this loving presence speaking to you, their voice gentle and soothing. You are not alone. You are surrounded by love, even when you can't see it. You are worthy of love and connection. Your fears are just a part of you, and they do not define you. Everything will be okay. You will find love and happiness just as you deserve. Allow these words to resonate deeply within you. Feel their truth sinking into your heart. Know that you are worthy of love, and you will find it. Embrace the feeling of being supported and loved right here, right now. Imagine this loving presence enveloping you in a warm, protective embrace. Feel the comfort and security of this hug. Let it fill you with a deep sense of peace and acceptance. You are safe, you are loved, and you are never truly alone. As you sit in this embrace, repeat these affirmations silently in your mind, feeling each one resonate deeply within you. I accept my fear of being alone, and no, it does not define me. I am worthy of love and connection. I am surrounded by love, even when I can't see it. Everything will be okay, and I trust the process of life. I am open to receiving love and connection in my life. I am at peace with myself and my journey. Take a deep breath in and out, feeling the warmth and love of this moment filling your entire being. When you are ready, imagine the loving presence gently stepping back, leaving you with a sense of calm reassurance. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to the present moment. Feel the surfaces you are sitting or lying on, and notice the sounds around you. Wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing gentle movement back into your body. When you are ready, open your eyes, feeling refreshed, at peace, and filled with a deep sense of worthiness and love. Remember, you are never alone. You are always surrounded by love and support, and everything will be okay. Take a moment to stretch and fully come back in the moment, carrying this sense of peace and love with you throughout the day. So guys, that was good for us. So if you have a fear of being alone forever and it gives you that feeling like, almost like, it gives me like a feeling like heaviness on my chest and almost like a panic feeling. So I'm going to read my journey. I'm going to read my journal to you real quick so you guys can see how down bad I was. This was written on the 1st. And that's when I started tapping on my fear of being alone forever. I didn't realize. I was trying to be a tough guy and say like I was good on my own. If you guys are enjoying the live stream, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the live stream so more people can find it and we can help more people feel better. Thank you for coming into my live stream. It's amazing to have you here with me. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you did some of the exercises with us and they make you feel better. If not, or if you joined late, I'll be making the live permanent. So you can always watch it on my channel. So subscribe to the channel. It takes a couple of hours to upload, but I will be sure to always list them as public so that you can see them and rewatch them anytime you want. We did a nice tapping on our energy points for the fear of being alone, and we did a really nice guided meditation with some affirmations in it. On July 1st, I wrote, I feel so fucking lonely right now. I've been so lonely for so long, and I'm making the best of my life, but I really miss having a partner. It's sad it didn't work out with my ex. I can't even believe any of that happened. I miss him. It sucks to admit that. He was terribly abusive. But sometimes when you feel so lonely, you just want anything. And that's a dangerous situation to be in because you shouldn't be settling just for anything. You should be holding the love that you have for yourself and have faith that what you are seeking will seek you. So yeah, I am literally so lonely. I miss my abusive ex. I'm so far out of my comfort zone with everything I'm doing. It's lonely and scary, and I'm afraid to fail. I feel like there's so much to do, and I don't know if I'll be able to figure it all out. I feel like I could cry when I'm reading this. It's scary, and it's hard, but I promise myself I will keep up the amazing work. I'm working so hard to build a life I love. I love for me and the kids. I love them so much. I just want to make enough money so we can all stay together and live as much of life as we can together at peace and ease, comfortably and happily. I want to build something so we can all work together. I promise I will do it, but I'm scared and sad and lonely and confused. So that's how I felt on July 1st, and that's why I made this EFT tapping script, because I know if I felt that way, then other people feel that way. And I wanted to come on here live because I've been going live on Thursday nights, but yesterday was a holiday. So I just wanted to come on here live to do some EFT tapping with you guys. If you are interested to learn more about EFT tapping, you can go into my videos under the lives tab and you can find my 4-week series that we did on tapping to release toxic shame. Those are all listed under the live tab. So we did 4 weeks straight of tapping to clear toxic shame. And the first video of those 4 videos, I go into the whole background of what emotional freedom technique is. If you're interested to know more about what the emotional freedom technique is, comment below. I see a few of you guys just came into the live, and I will stay live if you guys want another explanation or if you want to go through the tapping sequence one more time. But if you are all set with the EFT tapping, then just make sure you hit the video with a like, please, up somewhere up here with the dots, so that other people can find this helpful process, this helpful practice to help clear out bad feeling emotions and make room for the better emotions to make their way through your freshly cleared energy meridians. I hope you guys found this helpful, relaxing, healing, and enjoyable. If you're afraid to be alone forever, tap on it. Do my EFT tapping. I'll make this, this live will be up permanently, so you'll be able to come back and watch it even if you're coming in late. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you can come back and find the EFT tapping that we just did. Thank you guys so much for coming into my live stream. I hope you enjoyed this and found it relaxing, helpful, healing, and taught you something new and made you feel good. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you next Thursday live, and we'll tap on some other painful thing. Bye guys, good night.